Yo, what's going on guys, it's Cynical, and today for you guys, I'm bringing you some Kingdom Hearts 2.8 news and information. So, if you guys caught yesterday's video, which was going over tidbits of information towards Kingdom Hearts 3, thanks to the interview between Dengeki, PlayStation, and Tetsuya Nomura, you guys would have noticed that I mentioned the fact that there was also some new Kingdom Hearts 2.8 info that was also released as well. So today, we're going to be going through the information that Tetsuya Nomura spoke of in that interview, pointing towards Kingdom Hearts 2.8. Once again, big thanks to Zephyr over at KH Insider for of course providing us with the translations. Without further ado, let's jump into it. The first point reads, in 0.2 Birth by Sleep, the worlds of Birth by Sleep have fallen into darkness and takes place during the timeline of its first work. In regards to the creation of new maps, they've had a difficult time balancing its volume/content. Continuing from the same areas wouldn't be as interesting. So pretty much what this is going over is the fact that for one, 0.2 Birth by Sleep takes place within the worlds that we see in Birth by Sleep. Now of course, not all of the worlds, but a few of the worlds that we of course play through. So for instance, Cinderella's world, Enchanted Dominion, as well as Dwarf Woodlands. And of course, those worlds have fallen into darkness. It also takes place during the time of Kingdom Hearts 1, like it's explained right here, which is fairly interesting. And it's interesting to see that Tetsuya Nomura goes over the fact that they've apparently had a few issues with the volume and the content of the maps. They don't want the maps to be repetitive and feel like the same sort of maps we've been experiencing throughout Kingdom Hearts, looking towards of course the worlds from Birth by Sleep. It's definitely apparent that there's a lot of variety when it comes to the world space that we explore in 0.2 Birth by Sleep, for the main reason being is we've been through these worlds before, but now they've actually fallen into darkness and they're all teared up and ripped up into pieces, and just everything just looks messed up. And it's a pretty different thing to see in Kingdom Hearts. I mean, we've been to the realm of darkness before, but seeing it from this point of view, truly being inside the realm of darkness, exploring its depths, I think is going to be a really cool thing. So I'm looking forward to of course exploring the environments of 0.2 Birth by Sleep. The next point reads, the heightened depth is one of the features that came from the map development team. Because of their strong teamwork, I have no worries about it. So one thing that I've definitely noticed in terms of 0.2 Birth by Sleep and Kingdom Hearts 3 is that the map design and environment layout is a lot more intricate compared to the map design of a normal Kingdom Hearts game that of course we're used to. So for instance, Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, or Birth by Sleep. You guys will notice that throughout those games that we've already played through, the maps are very flat. Yes, sure, we can scale up rocks and like different objects, but it's not really true kind of scaling to the point where you can get to a high point in the map and see the rest of the map beyond your eyes. Pretty much in 0.2 Birth by Sleep and Kingdom Hearts 3, Square Enix are aiming for a more sort of wide open environment layout where you can actually scale up things, and then in the distance you can actually see the different areas that you're, going to explore and of course come across. To an extent, Kingdom Hearts 3, the way the worlds are going to work, they're going to kind of be like open world areas, and we're already kind of seeing that, especially from the trailers we've seen of Kingdom Hearts 3, as well as what we've seen of 0.2 Birth by Sleep. You can actually scale up paths to then see the layout of where you're going to be going to next. The next point reads, even though some parts of the system may be fundamentally different in 0.2 and Kingdom Hearts 3, it's become possible to experience a PlayStation 4 quality Kingdom Hearts. This is very exciting to read. We've never experienced a PlayStation 3 quality Kingdom Hearts because of the fact that Square Enix never got around to making a Kingdom Hearts game exclusive for the PlayStation 3 system. So in a way, Square Enix skipped an entire generation. But of course, now that we're up to the PlayStation 4, Square Enix are finally developing Kingdom Hearts titles for the system, and it's a really exciting thing. It's a huge step forward in terms of the technology and the advancements of the actual franchise itself. The most powerful system we've played Kingdom Hearts on is the PlayStation 2, disregarding the HD remixes, of course. So yes, of course, the 0.2 Birth by Sleep will be our first ever next generation Kingdom Hearts title, and I honestly can't wait. The visuals of this new generation of Kingdom Hearts look absolutely amazing. What, you know, Square Enix are doing with the whole gameplay while using the new hardware and stuff to, of course, make it as best they can. It just looks absolutely incredible, so I really can't wait for 2.8 for the main reason being is that we can now finally experience that big step forward for Kingdom Hearts. Next up, as for the lighting right now, we've wanted to present it without hurting the atmosphere, and we are receiving guidance from Visual Works and experimenting through trial and error. I think further improvements will be made in the future. Now, whether or not this is in regards to 0.2 or Kingdom Hearts 3, who exactly knows? In terms of 0.2, Square Enix really don't have too much more time to, of course, fine-tune and work on the game, but then again, they kind of do. They got like a few more weeks to go ahead and like get everything done for the final product. But it's definitely apparent that Square Enix have been tweaking the actual hell out of 0.2 Birth by Sleep throughout this year to make it look as good as possible, and especially when it comes to the lighting, we have seen major differences from the different demo versions that we've seen throughout the year. So it's definitely apparent that, you know, Square Enix are hard at work and they're wanting to get the lighting and the visuals as best they can. Next up, in 0.2 Birth by Sleep, you immediately have access to top tier magic. However, I don't think this is the case for Kingdom Hearts 3. I think this is a fairly obvious point right here, but yes, in 0.2 Birth by Sleep, you start off with Firaga, Blizzaga, Thundaga, and Curaga, which right there, that's pretty cool because those are beefy magics to, of course, start off with, right? In terms of Kingdom Hearts 3 though, that's not going to be the case. You'll most likely start off with like Fire, work your way up to Fyra, and then of course eventually reach Firaga. The next point reads, in Kingdom Hearts key back cover, because the characters' faces are hidden behind masks, we were mindful about their individualities. So the foretellers, as you guys should probably know, yes, we don't know what their actual faces look like, and whether or not we will actually eventually know what their faces look like, who really knows? Hopefully, right? Hopefully. But because of this, Square Enix, in their mind, thought, okay, we need to make sure that each of the foretellers have their own unique personalities so that each of the foretellers, of course, all stand out. And I think they've done a really good job of this. If you look at like Master Ava, for instance, she's very kind, she's very caring, she has a strong relationship with the Keyblade wielders of Daybreak Town. Master Ira, on the other hand, he's more so very cautious about things and he wants to know what's going on. Now, Master Acid, the big strong bolt dude, he's pretty pissed off. It looks like he's got a temper and he gets very angry and frustrated. So I think honestly Square Enix have done an absolutely fantastic job with making each of the foretellers stand out. So this next point is talking towards the remixes for PlayStation 4, but Tetsuya Nomura said I think a packaging illustration to connect to Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5 will not be drawn. So essentially what he's saying right here is there won't be some sort of special exclusive box art for 1.5 and 2.5 for PlayStation 4, so most likely it'll just have some sort of a Kingdom Hearts pattern and then of course the 1.5 and 2.5 logo on the box art. Perhaps maybe it'll be a mashup of the 1.5 and 2.5 box art, sort of combines it together. It's going to be interesting to see what they come up with, but Tetsuya Nomura has confirmed right here that there will be no packaging illustration for this collection. And lastly, we want you to play 0.2 after seeing the secret movie of Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Kingdom Hearts key back cover is not connected, so you can enjoy viewing it at any time. So basically, Tetsuya Nomura is saying that really you should actually play through Dream Drop Distance and experience the secret movie before you jump into 0.2. Now, of course, my plans is to jump into 0.2 as soon as I get my filthy hands on 2.8. But of course, I have experienced Dream Drop Distance and seen the secret movie. The reason why he says this is, of course, there will be points in 0.2 Birth by Sleep that will connect to Dream Drop Distance, but more specifically, what happens in the secret movie. However guys, that's all the news and information for you guys today in terms of Kingdom Hearts 2.8. Some pretty juicy stuff right there. Hope you guys did enjoy today's video. It'd be super cool if you guys can drop a like on this video, and until next time dudes, I'll catch you later. Peace.